Greetings, citizens of Tetris. It is your old pal Van Dweller back with more classic Tetris Monthly Das Masters for August 2026. And what we've got for you right now is just one match. That's it. One single solitary solo match. But what a match it is. Top 16 match in the pink bracket between Tugi and Jay plays Tetris, Super J Coder. Jay, this is his debut month in Das Masters. He's already got two pretty good players beat so far, so this is going to be his toughest challenge yet. But yeah, Tugi versus Jay. Now, by the way, about 6 hours from now, we will have another single match. It's going to be in the green bracket of Masters. That is going to be a top 16 bracket match. That's going to be Alex T versus K-Poke, so you don't want to miss that. 6 hours from now, 7 p.m. Texas time, which I think is like midnight UTC. So, yeah, don't miss out. But for now, it's going to be Tugi versus Jay. Quick reminder of the rules. Best of 5 players, so the first player to 3 wins is the winner of the match. Level 18 starts. Remember, same piece sets will be used re-rolled, so be prepared for that. And if you are hearing the sound of my voice, make sure that you've got your hertz and input display turned on. This is a DAS tournament, so be sure to heed the spirit of DAS, right? DAS tournament, press and hold play style. Add a quick tap if you want to. Middle of the board taps, not too concerned about those. Those column 4, column 5 movements. It better be on point. Remember, players, you should not receive any in-game advice. You should not pause unless the commentator tells you to. If you do experience tech issues like with OBS, internet, camera capture, PC, CRT, whatever, just keep playing. I will sort it out in my inimitable manner. I think it's pretty fair. Oh yeah, by the way, the winner gets absolutely something, and that is a share in a prize pool which stands right now at $292.67. $292.67 is where we are at. We are looking to get to $1,000 so we can pay our top 8. And really important to get that prize pool number up to the goal. We can continue to run these events so long as they are supported. So if you want to see this event continue, then consider contributing to the prize pool. You know, if everybody who watched like every single YouTube thing contributed $1, oh, it would be easy. We would be there. I wouldn't even have to mention it. So thank you to everybody who has contributed so far this month, or who has ever contributed, or who will ever contribute, or who have contributed in another possible world. Thank you very much. So use that Matcherino command while you're watching live on Twitch or on YouTube. That is how to do it. It'll bring up some links. Click on DAS August. And yeah, that'll take you over to Matcherino, who's our prize pool partner. And the top right-hand corner has the button that you use to log in. And you can log in with your Twitch, YouTube, or Discord account that you already have. It's so easy. And then once you're in, look on the right side of the screen for the options, contribute, and also sponsor quests. That's how to support the players. If you want to support the channel, that is something that you can do. And you can do it by going to patreon.com/monthlytetris. Make an ongoing pledge of support. Keeps this channel going. Just like the people on this slide have done. People like Scott Gray, Jane the Window, Kane, Tiger, Madelsberger, N-Dog, Mr. Brain Corp, Pearl Jr., Troy, Dan, Kim M, Cat Kid, Java T, Jason, Sunny, and Mila. And everybody else in this slide, thank you so much for your support. You can find other ways to support us using the support command, both recurring ways and one-time ways to support us. And if you're watching on YouTube, you can do a super chat or a sticker, or join the channel as a member, gift a channel membership even. Over on Twitch, bits are a thing. Do those. I like bits. Bits are really good. But you can also subscribe to the channel. You can gift a subscription. You can even give multiple subscriptions to the channel. And if you're an Amazon Prime member, you do get an Amazon Prime, Twitch Prime gaming subscription to grant to the stream of your choice on a monthly basis. But it is use it or lose it. You can't save or stack them. You must manually renew them. That's how words are said from the mouth. So yeah, don't let it lapse. Don't let it go. Don't forget to renew it. And whatever you do, don't lose it. Use it. Okay? Great. Cox Danny J says Tugi sucks. Well, that is not a nice thing to say. This is a sacred place, Cox Danny J, for Tetris players. So that is a horrible thing to say. And I resent you very much for having said it. All right, let's reset. Let's get Tugi set up. Tugi got the skylight. Tugi very relaxed. Look how, have you ever seen Tugi? I don't think I've ever seen Tugi this relaxed. He's in a very relaxed state. Tugi likes it. Well, I mean, that's what everybody says. Every bully says that. He likes it. This is the way you always sit. You can't. You can barely see. He's pretty much out of frame. Like, to get him normal, we'd have to do this. That's all right. He's fine. It doesn't matter. It's only Das Masters, guys. It's only Das. No one cares. All right. Tugi versus username Gold. Who's more relaxed? I don't know. Today, I'd have to say Tugi. Tugi seems really, really relaxed. All right, I am going to go ahead and drop pieces in the chat. My players, you can continue to warm up for a minute or two, though. Jedi Evan lies down while playing. Yeah, it's, Firedox does that too once in a while, right? There's got to be a way to play, play so you can be completely flat on your back. Like, I have a setup where when I read my Kindle, I have like a stand for it, but then I also, like, you can get this page turner with a clicker with a remote that you can use to turn the pages. So I could just like mount this Amazon Kindle like above my face and then just wrap up in a blanket and just turn pages without even moving from my reading cocoon. It's the most comfortable thing ever. It's like my greatest thing. And you just don't even move. You just mount that dumb Kindle right in front of your face and you just read, and I could do it for hours. It's the greatest thing. Yeah. Like, I'm gonna upgrade my thing. I'm gonna get a gooseneck stand so that I can have it literally in any position that I want. Right now, it's not the best. It's not the absolute best, most convenient setup, but it's really close. So I'm gonna get a gooseneck stand that mounts on the floor, and then I will. That's really been my dream my whole life. I love reading. Like, I don't know. Hopefully you guys get a sense of that. But I love reading. But my one big, besides, dyslexia, besides that, the problem is holding the book open. Like, I've always resented that as far back as I can remember. And I've always just been like, trying to hold the book open and, I get spaghetti sauce on the book because I can't hold it open. And this setup is literally my dream come true. Vandy looks like someone who has an external page mover. Yeah, I mean, I used to hire serfs to do it for me, but now technology has relieved them of their jobs. All right, let's take a look at All right, here we go. Looks like we're ready. Tugi versus Jay. This is the round of 16. The winner will go to the top 8. Tugi versus Jay in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. I'm going to give Jay a refresh because I didn't do that at the beginning. All right, good. On the left side of your screen, who is it? Yep, it's Tugi, seed number 6 from Austria. So in virtue of this, top 8 seed, or, within the top 8, Tugi got a 2-round bye, so he gets to start off in the round of 16. Yeah, 8 players, get a spot in the top 16 automatically. Everybody else plays to see who will face those Iron Chefs of Tetris. And Tugi is one of them this month. It's got a PB of 1.34 million. At one point, that was the DAS world record, and it is no longer. He qualified into this tournament with a 1.069. And this is his 8th appearance in DAS Masters. He's gotten as far as the semifinals, did that in June of 2025. So with a win here and a win in the next round, he could equal that, try to make a run at the finals. We've also seen him all over the world playing Tetris in Austria the last 4 years, Germany in 2021. He was in the finals of that. Northeast Regional in 2025, finals of that. France this year, finals of that. You've also seen him making, 19, 20 appearances in the Masters event as well. And at CTWC Gold 5 times. And his best appearance in CTWC Gold Bracket Championship, this year. He made it to the top 8. So that's our good friend Tugi. He's at 172, 195 for Jay. Victus Ray says if you're paying them in more than room and board, they are not serfs. Oh yeah, no, they don't get that. They get to work the land. And then they owe me profits. So it's true serfdom. On the right side, yes, it is Jay. He's got a DAS PB last I checked of 1.149 million, and he qualified in with a 945 average of 2. That was the average of his best 2 games played in a 1-hour qualifying period. And he had to start all the way back in round 1, and he defeated Zach 3 games to 1, and then Nerd the Box in a sweep in round 2 to get to this round 16 in what is his first month in DAS Masters. So it's pretty cool to have Jay here making a run, first time in. You've seen Jay winning community tournaments. He's got a tier 1, a tier 2, and a tier 4, where he's defeated Tired, Ronkley, and Liliana in the finals of those, respectively. 316 for Jay, 315 for Tugi. Your boy Adam is here, says Adam Kenobi. Well, thank God. We tried waiting for you, Adam. We usually don't like to start until you're here, but we couldn't wait anymore. So glad you showed up. 406 for Tugi, 407 for Jay. And we are 100 lines into level 18. That speed gonna increase by 50% when we hit 130 lines. And boy, the colors will start to change. Scoring goes up. It's pretty intense. If you haven't seen the level 19 transition, oh boy, my goodness. Tetris for Tugi 505, 503 for Jay. Long bar in Tetris J 525. Jay, very slight pace lead right now. Tugi is the number 12 ranked DAS player in the world and number 11 overall Tetris player in the world, according to the Premier poll, which you can find over at premierpoll.com or Premier poll, actually. It has an E at the end of Premier. Use the PP command if you want to bring up the links. 584 for Tugi, 644 for Jay. Tugi gets a Tetris into level 20, 609. Jay still clean. He's into level 20 at 670. About a 58,000 point lead for Jay right now. Thank you, Trebus, for putting PP in the chat, I guess. That kind of came out wrong. Oh, Tayo says 6-7. Oh, interesting. Tetris for Jay, 732. I like that there's now like a kid-friendly, funny number. Long bar down, Tetris J, 760. The other funny number is probably not all that kid-friendly, so... there's a silver lining on the 6-7 phenomenon. 691 for Tugi, 792 for Jay. Can we not start it? Oh, well, Mark, just your having said that means we are definitely going to continue now. Tetris for Jay, 854, and yeah, 725 for Tugi. Now, same line count. 130,000 point lead for Jay. Tetris is here worth 30,000. So this is like a 4.5 something Tetris lead for Jay. They're only going to have until 230 lines because that's when the speed is going to double. Game becomes more or less unplayable. So Jay here just, bopping along. 903 for Jay, 797 for Tugi. So Tugi's got to get on his horse here. He is starting to close the gap a little bit. There's a Tetris for Jay. Same line count, 105,000 point lead. Jay just needs to keep putting up points. So Tugi 903, Jay 946, 3 lines apart. Jay ahead, Jay behind in lines. That's good for him. And okay, has to make a gap here, so that could slow him down. Tugi gets 941. He's into 28. Jay's board starting to climb. It's going to be hard for him to Tetris, I think, the rest of this thing. So Tugi maybe just needs 2. There's 1, and can he get the other? So yeah, Jay's gonna top out at 987. So Tugi needs the one down the middle. He needs the one down the middle. And he does not know it or get it. Oh no. He had it, but Jay was topping out at the exact same time. He thought he needed 2. He topped out he got the bar at the exact same time that Jay topped out. It was the exact same time. So I'm not even sure that if we had simultaneous commentary, I don't even think that would have done it. There is no way to know. I don't even think the stream delay would have helped him. This, even if there were no stream delay, I don't think that would have helped you because they were. It happened at the exact same time. So there was just no way to know. I don't even think it is stream delay. I don't think it is because it happened at the exact same time. So Jay is going to win that one. He was ahead the whole way and did just enough. The new pieces for the players. Yeah, there are definitely times when stream delay gets you. I don't think that was it. So great game for both of them. It would have been super close. Jay says Guardian Angel working overtime. Okay. 0-3-D-7-3-4. Both players ready. Game number 2. Jay and Tugi, let's go. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Well, yeah, big win there for Jay, winning a game in the top 16 against a very, very tough player and a ranked player. J.R. Gagne with the 1047. Thank you, Junior, for your contribution. Appreciate that. That gets us up to 303.14. Tugi end up having to create a few holes here. They're covered. We're going to try to get them uncovered quickly. And a bar down the middle would really help if the game wants to be a bro. But it does not want to be a bro in any way, shape, or form. Man, this game is not your friend. This game is not your friend. Oh, Jasmine, really? Oh, goodness. Is Vandy going to Quebec City, perchance? Yeah, I don't think so, Junior. What's up, Jasmine? Well, I guess you told us. $188 for Jay, 93,000 for Tugi. Gets that S spin in there. $259 for Jay, 164 for Tugi. There's a Tetris. Tugi, 189. All right, Tugi gets the spin. He's going to set up long bar, column 9, another long bar for the Tetris. 215. Jay, 309. Oh, Jay with it covered. All right, he's going to uncover now. Got 4 rows of garbage over that block, though. He can get a long bar down to the right side. And he had some burns available. So he is knocking it down. Long bar in. Tetris J is going to take the triple. Yes, he does. Man, all right. He's burned out of it. 391 for J, 312 for Tugi. Same lines. About an 80. It was about an 80,000 point lead when their lines were the same. Is Jay new to Das Masters? Haven't seen him before. Yes, Jay. This is Jay's debut month. Yeah, that T-Tuck setup, right? I like that. So this will be the only match that we do right now. We do have another match later tonight happening in about 5.5 hours. It's going to be Alex T versus K-Poke in Masters, top 16. So make sure you're here for that. Keep me some company. What's up, Catvinity? Oh, man, Catvinity followed me. Thank goodness. Oh, Invictus Rage. I missed the Prime sub earlier. Thank you, Invictus Rage. Thank you very much. I am having a nice day. Vandy, am I having a popsicle? No, why? Does it sound like I'm having a popsicle? You swear you heard a popsicle. I don't know. What does a popsicle sound like? 494 for Tugi, 520 for Jay. Or a soda. Yeah, but I'm not consuming anything right now. I moved something on the desk. Maybe that was it. 551 for Jay, 499 for Tugi. You heard a pop slurp. I don't know. No, if I consume anything, I do mute it. Nobody wants to hear that. I mean, except maybe on, Vandy After Dark. All right, long bar in Tetris J, column 2. 622 for J, 549 for Tugi. Yeah, Travis, I don't think anybody wants that. That is not something people want. All right, 612 Tugi, 638 J. Now Tugi is ahead, 8 to 12 lines. Oh, that Spire for J. That is up near the top of the board. He's going to have to take some bursts to bring that down. Tugi can't get that L to the left. Oh, J is going to top out. That was a fatal misdrop. He ended up just pausing and he wasn't going to get out of it. So Tugi is actually good in game number 2. Yeah, calm down there, Dougie. All right. That's a little weird. All right. So Tugi, you are good, and you have tied it up. A game apiece. Yes, that is a top out. He was topping out. Yes, you win. You have won. All right, the new pieces are here. 0A6593. What's up, Maisie? All right, we just a little. Yeah, you're not quite ready. Seed, you gotta get on seed there, Jay. When you're ready. You are good. You are good. Game number 3. Tugi and Jay tied up. Game apiece. 3-1. Tetris. All right, give me 2 comedy TV shows that you really like. I'm looking for ideas. I know animation. It doesn't have to be anything novel or new or something anyone's ever heard of, but I just need ideas in my head for something else to watch. Brooklyn Nine-Nine, Cheers, of course, Junior. That's very popular here. Arrested Development. Yeah, it doesn't have to be your favorite, but just ones that you really like. Scrubs, Community. Community I haven't really seen. Scrubs I've seen a million times. Does Taskmaster count? I don't know what that is. It has comedians. All right, Jay, working around this. Oh my goodness gracious, Jay. Okay. This is tough. Yeah, this might not be survivable. We'll see. No, that is not going to be survivable. Jay going to top out here on level 18. And that means Tugi is good in game number 3. Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Yeah, I never really saw that. I have Community on Blu-ray because I got it cheap, but all right, pieces are here, players, if you need a moment. Cobra Kai. Is that a comedy? The Rookie. What is The Rookie? The Good Place. Yeah, I watched The Good Place was the last TV show that I watched that I hadn't seen before. The Day of the Wacko. What is the Day of the Wacko? Like Friday Night Fights? West Wing is funny. It's not a comedy, but it's funny. Yeah, I'll probably see that at some point. All right, A3C5A5. All right, game number 4, Tugi and Jay, 3-2-1 Tetris. Yeah, I need a show that I need to get another show in the rotation as like a background show. So there's shows that I just know them so well that I can just put them in the background, and if I tune in and out and while I'm working or something like that, they don't distract me because I can happily tune them out. Like Gilmore Girls, I do want to see that. But yeah, like, there's certain shows that I just know like the back of my hand, like Frasier and House, MD House. I know that show like the back of my hand. Friends used to be that show, but I haven't watched it in many years, and I never really saw the last few seasons because I think it got really silly. Like, obviously it's a comedy, but it got, I don't know. I started to not like it after like season 5 or 6. Once everybody started pairing up, that's like the death knell for a show. Once everybody's like all paired up, and they all do it because they run out of ideas. Like, oh well, we can't think of anything. Everyone will start dating all the other characters now. Okay. 103 for Jay, 180 for Tugi. What's up, Belbar? Always Sunny. It's a little too nihilistic for me. There was a time in my life where I would have been like, yes, Always Sunny is right up my alley, but a little heavy with the nihilism. Skibbity Toilet. Yep, that's next on the list. Thanks, Dougie. 110 for Tugi, 132 for Jay. Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, Skibbity Toilet is action, not comedy. Yeah, no, I'm sure it's very serious. I'm sure it'll be right on the edge of my seat. Married with Children. I watched Married with Children when I was a teenager. I thought it was like the greatest thing. And I go back and watch it now, and I'm like, oh man, this is I don't enjoy it. Oh no, that left side for Jay. Can he get something over? He got no more burns. So it's just gonna have to. Oh boy. Oh no. That is a top out for Jay at 192. Clearly Jay not gonna be happy with that performance. But let's give the kid his plaudits. He came in first month and he started in round 1 and beat 2 very good players in Zach and Nerd the Box. So definitely a strong performance in his Das Masters debut. So yeah, very, very, very good performance overall from Jay. Not how he wanted to go out. Playing against a very tough, consistent competitor too. So not going to be the way he wants to go out, but yeah, nothing, no shame in that one. You just sometimes it's not your day. So Jay, you played great. Hope to see you again in future months. But it is going to be Tugi moving on to the top 8. Well, I've got some great ideas from chat. Thank you. It has stimulated my brain for things that maybe I want to watch. Let me go ahead and report this. We'll show you the brackets. Check out the status of the. Oh boy, we're gonna have this will be fun. 3-1, and Jay took a game off Tugi. So I mean, that game 1, that was the game. Okay, here's our bracket. Let me give it a refresh so we can see how this is all shaping up. There it is. Yeah, it's going to be Tugi versus Alex T, which is a very, very hype Das match to be sure. So going to look forward to that one. What do we have left to do, and when are we doing it? That is, I'm glad you asked. The next Das Masters bracket is on Saturday. That's going to be green and teal top 16. Blue Scooty is already in, so it's going to be Leo versus Oop. And then, yeah, the winner takes on Scooty. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, Jay in the window, Dolly Parton, I guess, passed away, which is, pretty sad. A lot of people love Dolly Parton. So, yeah, that's pretty, but, well, she certainly got everything she could out of life, that's for sure. So, it's certainly an inspiration. So, so yeah, our next Das Masters is going to be Saturday. And then we do have a match tonight that will start in about 5 hours and change. Alex T versus K-Poke in Masters. And then Thursday we'll have more Masters. It's going to be this orange and yellow bracket. Sid Nev versus Tugi for all you Tugi fans. You got two pals playing against one another. And then the winner will take on Burbia, who's already into the top 8. So that should be good. That's going to be Thursday afternoon. So it's all shaping up. We're making actually really good progress. We started late in the month, and we are getting a lot of it wrapped up before the end of the month. So that's really, really good. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out. Appreciate y'all. Invictus Rage, thank you for your support of the channel. That is the wrong one. 30314. We got support today from the irrepressible Junior. Thank you, Junior, for the 1047. Says, let's go Tugi. So we're up to 30314. Got a ways to go. But I believe. Adam Kenobi says, looking forward to all these matches. Me too, my dude. Thanks to the patrons, Scott Gray, Jay, Window, Kenny, Tiger, Middlesburger, Red Dog, Mr. Brain, Corporal Jr., Short, Dan, Kim, M, Cat, John, DJ, Sunny, Mila, everybody else. Patreon.com/monthly Tetris if you want to support the channel. Thank you. So, as said, we got more tonight, so join me in about 5 hours for Alex T versus K-Poke. Might stay online, do some attempts too, if I can muster the will to do it. All right, folks, I am going to go ahead and take off for now. See you later tonight, hopefully. YouTube, have a beautiful rest of your day. St. Nicholas, Adam, Junkle, Random. Thanks for hanging out. Tim and Eric's bedtime stories. I used to like Tim and Eric, and I guess my tastes have changed. It's pretty weird. I don't know why. All right, take care, everybody on YouTube. Have a great day. Twitch. Twitch your booty. All right, let's see who's alive right now. I'm trying to see. All right, we'll go ahead and raid our friend. We'll raid our friend.